our first episode of Deals with Heels, a podcast where female entrepreneurs thrive. We are all about empowering female entrepreneurs to be better. We aren't anti-male entrepreneurs. In fact, I think any entrepreneur will learn a significant amount from all of the information that not only we have, but our guests. But they will learn it from females on this podcast. So we invite all female entrepreneurs to interact and learn and share their knowledge with us as well. My name is Debra. I am a marketing professional, marketing guru. I love to do marketing, and that is where I got my start. And Christina, my soul sister.
Hi guys, how are y'all doing today? We are so grateful to be here, and I am just so excited to be doing this. This is really a dream come true, and to be able to use our platform for good. And I am just so excited to dive into this mindset series because this is what brought us together. And so kick it off for us.
All right. I think I'll start with talking about a little bit about my journey. I, like I said, am a marketing professional. I own Hexagon Media. It is an advertising agency. We help small businesses get big results from their advertising. And I've spent the majority of my career working in marketing strategy and advertising. So my really piece and what I bring to the table to our podcast is that marketing element that all entrepreneurs need. And my journey to get here has been longer than Christina's. I spent a lot of time working to build other people's dreams other than my own, and could not find my path. I tried to find my path through my significant other's dreams, through other people's companies' dreams, and it never felt right. It never felt comfortable. And it wasn't until I started my spiritual journey that I was able to find my way back to my path. And I have not felt more in my skin than I have in 2 decades. We started our first series. This is the first episode of a series of 5 episodes that are on mindset. And although my journey has been different than Christina's, our journey has been similar and our destination was the same.
Absolutely. You know, I could not have said it better myself. So I am my name is Christina Vigil, and I am a chronic disorganization specialist. I specialize in the mind, the body, and the home. With someone that has been in corporate America the last 20 years, I completely decided to go a completely different route than what I have always done, unlike you, but I was the same. I knew that I always wanted to help people, but I did it all in the wrong ways. And so I would always put everybody else before myself. And I learned really quick that all that does is lead to burnout, disappointment, and long roads of heartache. So I am absolutely loving to start this journey and with this mindset series, because it truly starts in your mind. If you have an amazing mindset, the rest is easy. So I am just so grateful to be on this path with you and to bring our audience and this wonderful community of women. I hope that we can bring some knowledge to them, and I hope that everyone can learn and grow from our podcast.
I am certain that they will. And I'm also certain that we're going to grow from what they teach us as well. Mm-hmm. I learned something new, I think, about marketing every day, not always in person from someone, but from interacting even online. And I love that part of our journey, being able to learn from each other, even though I've been doing this longer than you. I need you to help me hold myself accountable to my own self-care. I have been a workaholic and I don't realize I'm doing it because I'm able to push myself so hard. And I was so people pleasing. If somebody needed me to do something, I sacrificed myself in order to do it. And
absolutely. And that's really it. That's really where it all happens. But on this journey, as most of you know, if you follow me, I am the decluttering queen. I have lived pageants my whole life. And then as I got to know Debra, she was all about the queen bee. Mm-hmm. So our next segment is going to always be the Rise Queen Rise. And what we hope for everyone to get out of this is just getting to that next level that we know each and every one of you are capable of. And I cannot wait to hear, how this platform and this segment helps our tribe of women. And, we get to learn from them. They get to learn from us, and just having common mindsets. And when you find those people and your tribe,
such a big deal.
It is. This journey, if it has not taught me anything, it has taught me to put myself where good people and wanting to add value to people's life and finding that tribe. And once you get into those rooms, wherever those rooms are, you will feel like $1 million because they make you feel like $1 million.
It's a feeling of belonging. Mm-hmm. I feel so naturally myself. I don't feel like I have to help somebody. I don't feel like I'm out of place, like I don't belong there. Finding my tribe just made me feel more myself and made me feel more confident. And my journey definitely involves me letting go and getting out of my own way. And my tribe helps me do that. They keep me honest.
Absolutely. It's one of those things that I don't think I would be this far on my journey if I wouldn't have been able to find my tribe. So, all right. Well, now everybody wants to know. So give it to us, Debra. You got this.
Marketing mindset.
Yes.
Having a marketing mindset. Well, first of all, there are several different types of mindset, and we are in our series going to go through all of them. And I will be always talking about how having that mindset as your marketing plan and using those mindsets to target your messages towards those consumers that might have a mindset that maybe we don't want to have, but we want to sell to them, of course. And so having that is always going to be where I tend to go back to how to grow your business, using the knowledge that we give and talk about on the program. And the marketing mindset always being in that mode of how can I grow? How does this affect me? How can I help this person that I'm talking to? A marketing mindset is open and flexible, willing to take different roads and willing to make those changes. And having that mindset and finding someone with a like mindset that complimented me in the things that I'm not good at, my friend Tina is fantastic at. And so she helps me grow and works just as hard as I do, but in on different aspects of it. And I haven't felt this good about something in a really long time. I'm really excited about sharing my marketing knowledge and having you share all of the personal accountability and personal mindset. And because I know definitely you helped me do that.
Well, and the piggyback off of that with the marketing mindset, it's so important when you are thinking, marketing, you're marketing to so many people, is having that creativity, and being able to embrace different ways, just versus just right here. And I think you do a wonderful job of really showing, all the spectrums of that.
Thank you.
You're absolutely welcome. That's why we love you.
That's right. That's right. So we're going to have a segment in every show that highlights all our fabulous female entrepreneurs and their accomplishments. And it can be, the segment's titled, Show Us Your Deals. And we definitely want you to show us your deals. And by deals, something good, some deal you closed, some big client you added, an obstacle that you overcame, a mindset that was holding you back, something that you conquered that was good. That's what we mean by a deal. And it could be as simple as, hey, I just closed the biggest advertising client I've ever closed. And over the last couple of months, Christina and I, as we have been talking about this very podcast, we did something and sent it to each other when we closed a deal, or we had something fantastic happen that we had been struggling with or working towards. And so we would take a photograph of our heel, our foot in our heel, whatever heel we were wearing. And we both do wear heels almost every day.
Yes.
And we would send that to each other. And that automatically let us know that, oh, something good's happened. I can't wait to hear about it.
Yes.
And so we want you to participate and have that same great feeling. And so this is what you do. This is how you do it. When you've had something really great happen, we'd love to see a photograph of your heel. And it doesn't have to be a high heel, just whatever heel you're wearing when you're in that heck yeah feeling, I did it. And post that to your social media and tell us what it was that you did and why it was so fantastic. And use the hashtag Deals with Heels. So hashtag DEALSWITHHEELS, Deals with Heels. And we will go through those every week and choose one or two to highlight on the air and talk about your great success. So there's always a chance that you'll hear yourself mentioned on an episode. And then we'll also be sending out some swag and Deals with Heels merchandise to all of those people. So please, ladies, show us your deals.
Absolutely. And let us be able to support y'all just as much as y'all have supported us.
That is what it is all about. And we really want to help female entrepreneurs feel great about what they're doing and let them feel the love. I know that I would have great things happen and I would tell my mom, or I would tell maybe a friend. We want to tell the world about all of your great stuff. So bring it to us. We need it. Let's have it, queens.
Absolutely. Yeah. So we will be looking forward to that on all our social media platforms. So this next segment is key to accountability. So like I said, I'm a chronic disorganization specialist. So I specialize on the mind, the body, and our homes. Well, one of the most important things is accountability within yourself, the accountability within your job. Accountability can really determine how successful and unsuccessful you can be, because if you don't have enough self-discipline to hold yourself accountable, how are you going to hold anything? So it all starts within you and being able to control your mind versus your mind controlling you guys. So please, that would definitely be my key of accountability today is you control your mind. Don't let your mind control you.
And that is so true. I have unique ways that I struggle with accountability. And I have to say that you've definitely helped me. I'm a work in progress, though. I am a little overboard sometimes on my self-accountability in the sense of, why didn't you get that done? Hard on myself if I couldn't finish everything that I felt like I needed to finish. And so that overboard accountability. And so to not do that, then now I'm rebellious and I'm not being accountable at all. And so finding balance between those things where I'm not nagging and bitching at myself and being hard on myself, which, by the way, ladies, is bad. That's bad.
Absolutely.
Don't do that.
Definitely show yourself grace. And I will say I have to work on this at least 3 to 4 times a day of one, not beating myself up because I feel like I should be, doing this and doing this and doing this. But then also as look what all you have done versus look what all you haven't done. And that's really where that mindset shift happens.
That is such a good point, because if I say that and you remind me of that, well, look what you did do today, because and when I list it off, it's a huge list. It's just I didn't do this one thing and I feel badly about that, or I thought I was going to get that done and I didn't. And so that being hard on myself, and then not holding myself accountable to my self-care, because I am self-sacrificing and I'm no longer a people pleaser. I have fought my way out of it. Mostly, I still get reminded, but I forget about my self-care. And holding yourself accountable to take care of yourself is such a big deal. I think as women, we tend, and as mothers, those of us that are mothers, we take that caretaking role. It's expected of us, even if we're not mothers. And so I did it for a couple of decades, and it is a bad habit to get into. And sacrificing yourself, you can't pour from an empty cup. That is absolutely true. And so we all must be cognizant of taking care of ourselves first and show somebody else grace, another woman grace, when you're asking them if they were accountable for what they were going to do for you. Show a little bit of grace. Don't have those expectations of somebody else. Now, we're not talking about somebody slacking and not doing their work, but having someone that everybody is entitled to a bad day.
Absolutely. And you never know what's going on in somebody's life, you know, and you don't. And that's why as women, we should always be supporting other women, because one of us have gone through similar experience than another one. And if we just use our voice for good and to be able to be open with each other and not have the criticism and not have the judgment, it's going to build, and, we can hold each other accountable and really be each other's cheerleaders versus tearing each other to shreds.
And not be defensive.
Absolutely.
I enjoy when you help me be accountable and I'm able to just receive it and understand it and learn from it. And I'm really grateful that when I'm direct, which is different than how I'm normally like this and happy. But if I'm really focused on something and someone asks me a business question, I'm direct. And
before my healing journey, we probably wouldn't be the best of friends. But afterwards, it's like the 4 agreements, you have to just, it's be impeccable with your word, and not spin it into something that's not even there to be, happening. So definitely it's one that I absolutely love, because you can be that way and we have such great conversations from it. And that's what I absolutely love. And when I get super excited and talking a million miles a minute, this one calms me down, or if I'm yelling from the rooftop. So thank you so much. My husband will appreciate that.
Yes. Well, I definitely love our common mindset and that we have reached our destination together.
Absolutely.
And I think that I'm sure that our listeners and viewers can tell our chemistry that we met networking. Something that our second series is going to be about, networking successfully.
I'm excited about that one.
I am too.
And I cannot wait for y'all to see the guests. It is going to be awesome.
Speaking of guests, I definitely want to thank our sponsor. We have a sponsor, and she is a badass female entrepreneur in her own right. She owns Elysian Wellness and Anesthetics, Dr. Lori. And she will be here on episode 4 of our mindset series, where we discuss the entrepreneurial mindset. She definitely has that.
Oh,
mindset.
Absolutely. And I'm excited to just pick her brain.
And they do great work there. Dr. Lori keeps me looking and feeling my best and keeps me in a mindset of this is how I feel beautiful. And really focuses on that. So I'm anxious to talk to her, and I'm grateful for her sponsoring our mindset series.
I'm excited, super excited. Me and her are working on getting her office all, so it's getting to get that personal connection with that and, just seeing how the entrepreneurs have, because they do, it's that like-minded mindset that, attracts each other for sure.
She has grown a very nice practice. She's been in business only 4 years. So
Absolutely,
I'm excited to have her as our first and only guest of the Mindset series. So she will be with us in episode 4. What else do we have to talk about?
I can't wait for this adventure, and it is just going to be so excited. And I just want to thank everyone for listening. And I'm going to turn it over to Debra. She's going to thank everybody.
I definitely am very grateful for everyone that has helped me get to this point in our journey, and want to invite all of you to tune in to episode 2, where we discuss growth mindset and scarcity mindset, which, ladies, that will block all of your good money, having scarcity mindset.
Yes, keep those vibrations nice and high, guys. The frequency vibration of love versus scarcity and growth. Always be a learning-based individual, and it's going to come.
So there's going to be some great information on marketing and having a growth mindset with your business and what that looks like. So episode 2 will be coming up, and we hope that you will tune in for that. We also hope you'll check out our show notes. There'll be links to our websites and to Dr. Lori's website, and additional information that'll be included in those. And ladies, don't forget to show us your deals and use the hashtag deals with heels, so that we can highlight all of the great stuff that you guys are doing out there and learn from you. Tell us your successes so that we can learn from you as well.
Like I said, it's one of those things I cannot wait to see what the women write in, because like you said, we learn the best from learning from each other. So I cannot wait to just get into this growth mindset.
Absolutely. Well, welcome, everybody. Thanks for listening to our first episode of
Deals with Heels.